Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom has put the wrong channel title on the show today. Wait, hang on, let's see if I can fix that here. Probably not. I'll fix it afterwards. There we go, I had the voice on. Ooh, that's weird. That is creepy. Hearing your own voice come back at you. Let's see, it's supposed to be... Is it in that channel? No. Is it in that channel? Yes, there's the channel. Let's see if I can fix this now. Edit information. Let's take that one out there and go there. There we go. Yay! Right game on now. Yay! Let's get back to the correct thing. And we're back. Yay! Everything works. All is well with the universe now. And apparently I'm alone, so, oh well, that's life. I know there are days I'm not here, so hardly in a position to complain. It really is quiet out there. No worries, I have things to do, like destroy Terran ships in the battle zone, complete 2 Lucari TFOs. I think that's a rewind. Yeah, let's not even think about that one. Lucari TFO is not going to happen. Let's see if we'll get this better than that one. Gain salvage! Woo! One of these tunes has got it. I'm not sure which one. Oh, what am I saying? Of course I know which one. Though this one might. Look at all that garbage there. Yeah, you think I got enough there to do a little salvage? Oh, and I could use it too. Woo! Well, one down. I hope you're happy, Sav. I cleaned all that up just for you. Did I play the game over the weekend? Not really, no. Let's see if we got all those done. All 3 are going, yes. We have an ad inbound, which is fine because I'm going to switch to a different tune and go do some Vodwar on the ground, which I know is Excitement City, right? Then I'll come back and do some Terrans. Actually, while I'm here, doesn't count as Terrans on the ground. Let's go do our Terrans first. No, excuse me, let's go do our Vodwar first. Vodwar gets done first. It is Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Wow, my days are not great these days. Let's see. Off to Gamma Quadrant. Gamma Quadrant? No. Delta Quadrant. That one. That one there. It would be nice if we had a episode link that would take us straight to Kabali, but we don't, which I think's weird. With so many of these, we have one that goes directly there. Actually, that's probably not true. I think Dust to Dust would take you there. Let's take a peek. Does that work? I wonder if that will take us... Yeah, that should take us directly to Kabali system. Ooh, the things you learn just by being annoyed. That works just great. Good morning, Chris.
I forgot, you have not switched your time, so... You
no, we switch our time this upcoming Sunday, so 7 days from now. So
right.
Did you switch yours?
Yeah, we did. About what's going on.
Yeah. No, for those...
I was completely like, what the hell is going on? I woke up at hours I normally don't wake up accordingly to the clock, but it was normal, but it wasn't because it was early, and I was like, ugh. Yeah.
Well, our switch is on Sunday night, so, which I guess is okay because it's Halloween, and I'm sure people will be out partying, and they'll kind of just wake up the next morning with their hangovers and overdosing on sugar and all that stuff and go, huh, something's wrong here.
Yeah, something is definitely off. Yeah, that's something I never get used to. I hate the time switch. I think it's so obsolete.
It is
When
obsolete.
it wasn't introduced when that was about the street lighting mostly and nothing else. Get rid of it. We no longer need that.
Well, it was done here for
keep
American
hearing-
farmers, but again, we don't need it anymore. Farmers and cows can, figure out what time they need to get up on their own. Thank you very much. They don't need us to change times for them.
Yeah, it was here. I mean, as far as I know, in Europe, it was introduced mostly because they wanted to preserve, because streets usually were gaslit back in the day. It's just kind of terrifying to think about all the gas installations running under the street levels.
Oh, yeah.
That's a story for another topic. I'm surprised that cities just didn't blow up at that.
Oh, they did on occasion. Just so you know that.
Entirely.
Not entirely, no, but it still happens to this day where in the sewer system underneath the streets there can be a leak of methane, and it ignites and just starts blowing the manhole covers off. Fortunately, once one or two happens, then the proper butter zone of methane to oxygen is ruined and it no longer explodes. It just becomes deadly. But, that's just a little ventilation to get that handled. I have my 60 Vodwar on the ground, so while we're chatting, I'm killing some Vodwar. Because, why not? Might as well get them done. And they're actually faster and easier than Tholians, because not everybody's here trying to kill them.
Yeah, people really don't like finding the Vodwar.
It's not
Plus
bad.
It's really just I think it's just the travel. The people don't really want to go to the Delta Quadrant to bother with it.
Well, that's what I was just saying. It's a pain in the butt
Then
because...
Then there's social zones there that are proper for people to hang. Like, Delta Quadrant feels like it's kind of neglected, because it's only got, like, one of the Dyson spheres, not the Solony, but, like, the Gedoman one.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't have all the stuff and facilities you would want and expect from a social zone, so it kind of feels...
Well, I mean, the only place that's a social zone really is Kabali. And, my place to go hang out and watch movies and be with my friends is not generally in the middle of a war zone. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a very chill, inviting area.
It is not. Oh, I'm coming back in here. Why am I back in here? I don't want to be in here. I want to be out here, killing things. But, I mean, there's a bank. There's an exchange.
Where's a bank? I didn't know that.
I think there's a bank over where you beam in up on one of the... Oops, no, I didn't make... Don't, wrong button. Gosh darn it. Wrong button.
Press.
Let's see if it takes me down to the right spot. Oh, no. Now it's going to take time to get back there.
Great, someone started drilling here. Cute.
Drilling?
Drilling.
Oh, drilling!
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Someone's
okay.
doing renovations, I guess.
Oh, that kind.
Yeah. And those buildings, that drilling isn't like that. Oh, I make 2 holes in the wall, so it's done. No, it's for the next 15 minutes, and then for an hour long, and then for the next several hour and all week long. It's like, ugh. Shoot me now.
This is not what I wanted
to
do. No, I don't want this. Great, and I was like 5 from being done with this. Back to Kabali Prime.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds like the way I do my home repairs is drill, change drill bits, get the screw I need, put that in, so it's nerd, quiet, nerd, quiet, nerd, quiet.
Well, the thing is that if you live in an apartment block, you're kind of exposed to it, because even if they do that on 5 levels above me, I'm still gonna hear it.
Yep, true.
Because the composite concrete walls are gonna transfer all of the sound anyway.
So That's all done. Yay! Go. I will beam out of there. I have 5 Terran ships in the battle zone, which is not very exciting.
Really, no.
Makes up for yesterday when I had 60 Voth on the ground on 2 different accounts. I don't even know that I did the second one. I don't remember doing it. I may well have skipped it and just been at the... I just do not care at this point. Excuse me.
Can't blame you.
I has a cold.
You should not have a cold.
I should not have a cold, but I do have a cold. And hence I'm just coughing and sneezing. And if I'd say it's allergies, but we've had 2 hard freezes, so I refuse to believe any spores or whatever's out there could possibly still be in the air. But they probably are. And I have to go out and clean up my yard because we're expecting heavy rains on Wednesday. Oh, now it's Thursday. We are expecting heavy rains on Thursday. And the thought of having another year of wet leaves, and then we get a hard freeze, and I have piles of wet, frozen leaves. Blech. And you can't clean them up till you get a thaw, and when you get a thaw, they're still wet and disgusting. What? Oh, great, they're not back.
We hadn't had the best weather yesterday either. It
What did you have?
cold again.
Uh-huh.
It's windy as heck. It was rainy yesterday whole day. It was gross.
That sounds nasty. We had a kind of gray morning. Just it looked like it was going to rain, but it was just gray and overcast. And about 2 o'clock, the sun started shining and it started to warm up. So I took the girls out for a nice long walk in the afternoon because I had things to do in the morning. And it was lovely. We all had a lovely day. They didn't bark at anybody. They were so tired by the time we were on our way home that they ignored the neighbor's dog who was out there barking at them. Cute dog. A yippy dog, but cute. And my dogs are just like, yeah, right, we'll deal with it. We'll bark at you another day. Can we go home?
You let it slide today. This is not today. Actually, Hagrid was so unkeen on walking yesterday when it started raining. It was very cold and windy that he literally just has done his thing and he turned it around and he was dragging home.
But if I remember correctly, wasn't he a dog who was outside most of his life?
I mean, I don't know about most of his life, but the past year he definitely was.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's got the option. I could be outside in the cold and the rain. Or not.
He clearly chooses not to be.
Been there,
I mean, I think it was the wind that was the worst part, because it was so freaking strong. It went... I had a decent amount of layers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought that this would be enough for me to, like, not have the wind go through, but it went straight through and it was colder than it was expecting to.
Oh.
Did not care for that.
Yeah, we had one cold morning, which is why I've now shifted to let's go out a little bit later in the afternoons. And it was 2 sweatshirts with my shirt over it. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a lined jackety thing, but it's not really a jacket. What is it called, folks? It's not a hoodie. It's longer than a hoodie. It doesn't have gathers at the bottom. Anorak. It's an anorak. And it's like the overlayer to keep the wind and the rain off of you. And that was fine, except 10 minutes in it was a little too much. So I'm trying to figure out how to pull off one layer and carry it while the dogs are going, no, but we have to go on our walk. It was not a fun day. It was much confusion. And then gloves? No gloves.
We do not need confusion.
No, we do not. Hang on a second here, people. I'm going to be right back. Let's see what Complicatus has today. Still have bonus XP through tomorrow. Oh, I have Tetrion damage in space, and the rest is ground. Well, Tetrion damage in space. Let's see if I've got... Oh, this
I've
tune does...
destroyed dreadnoughts, 5 of them. I need to do phasers damage in space and do some herald ships.
Okie dokie. Well, let's... Let me remember who's got... This tune's got Tetrions.
I don't know if Green Free Fire actually makes sense on this ship. I should actually boost up beam overload.
My son has been playing with his Trafalgar, which he absolutely loves. It's Taz. Good morning, Taz.
Good morning.
Handy.
Okay, I have Tetrions up front now. Good enough because I only need 50,000 in Tetrions. Let me put a party together here. Taz, are you in game?
Logging in.
Okay, we'll wait for you then. I'll grab Chris here. Let's see, you need 5 dreadnoughts and what was the other thing? Damage? And herald ships, right?
Damage, 5 dreadnoughts and heralds, yes.
We can do that.
I think actually I will swap this for that. See how that behaves.
There has been no time change.
For you guys,
Yes, it was, yeah.
yes, our time change comes next week.
Aha.
It's November 1st for us. Which I was telling Chris I can imagine, because Halloween is obviously the 31st. There will be parties, lots of them. People will wake up between, hangover on the 31st, waking up on the 1st, and be so out of it they won't realize there's a time change. I used to work in retail, and the day after the time change, or the day of the time change, we had one guy, I'm going to say, it's Duncan. Hi, Duncan, if you're still alive out there, hi. Who we would say, as we're working through the day, don't forget there's a time change tomorrow. We're an hour earlier, so what's 9 o'clock now is 8 o'clock. That means you come in, what's 8 o'clock now will be 9 o'clock. That means you have to be here mentally an hour earlier. Okay, got it? Time's going to change. You have to come in earlier than you are right now. Got it? Got it? Remind him as we're walking out the door. He'd be late every time. Oh, I didn't know there was a time change. Nice guy, though. Really nice guy. Good salesman. But those little things. Party invitation is sent, Taz. Shall we do Hive Onslaught first to get your dreadnoughts done?
Sure.
I'd asked Taz what he has, but he's been on for all of like a minute and a half, so I'm sure all of his are done.
Almost.
Just looked in. He looked in on 17 past 11, so that is not that long.
It's Taz. We are queued for Hive Onslaught. Weeboo?
We boot.
Actually, I think I didn't finish my endeavors yesterday because I was trying to get into Hive Onslaught on one of them and it didn't go. And I think I just stopped caring at some point yesterday.
Oh, I
Oh.
forgot to start the Marco thingy.
Oh.
Sitting here wondering why nothing is happening.
Well, that's kind of the story of my life. Nothing is happening.
Knots are done. Phaser damage has been done.
Well, my Tetrion damage is done, but it was only 50,000, so it's not a surprise. This ship is being pokey. Oh, that was such a challenge. Oh, no.
Oh, I almost didn't make it.
And this is on a not particularly great ship. Gee, I wonder how that happened, Taz.
What?
You weren't doing your magic thing that time?
I'm on Tassie.
Oh! Oh, okay. Well, maybe I did. I was so confident because I figured you were fixing everything and nothing bad was happening to me. Woo! That's never a good thing. Well, let me jump onto a different tune. Just going to leave the team here real quick. I'm just going to grab a different tune. I'll be right back. Not a different account, just one that's a little bit better equipped for life. There we go. I did that one because she had Tetrions on the ship, and this one does not. What are we rocking here? We are doing plasma. I'm good with plasma. The question is, who is the team lead? Well, I don't know which one of you is team lead, but would somebody invite me to the party? I'm on Complicatus.
Chris is the leader.
Pardon?
Am I?
Chris is the
No.
Oh, he left.
Well, let's rebuild it. I don't
I'll rebuild it then. We were doing something once where team leader made sense and was kind of important. We were doing colony sims when they were new. And after getting together a team of 20 to go do it or whatever you need to do it, somebody left and they're like, okay, you're in charge. I'm like, what? What? No, I am not in charge. You should not put me in charge. You said you had herald ships, Chris. How many?
Just 5, so we can do the new one, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like fun. It does count. I don't know that it will have herald ships in it, but what's it called? Shattered Peace?
Yeah, that's it.
I know it counts for herald marks, just because it's random. You never know what you're going to get. We are kid. are queued there. Do you have a second choice there, Chris?
But I don't know if you want to do any of the normal icon and TFOs for just 5.
Okay, let's give this one more moment, and if not, I will go hit something else.
We can do shadow. I mean, I did shadow piece this morning, and it
Okay, we'll give it a minute.
popped up immediately. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not a moment for it.
I have midnight at the Herald Ships part.
Do you want to see if it'll bring us into it together? Because that's where I usually run it too. And we only need...
So if you go outside the stool system, it should say continue our final hour. If you
Okay,
click
hang on a
that one,
second.
it should spawn you straight into like 23.
Yeah, I always leave that one queued up. Let me see. I'm going to try sharing it. I'm sharing it with you, Chris. Don't share it?
You don't have to share
Oh,
it.
okay. Chris, you don't have to...
He is in our party. He should see continue our final hour. Is outside Soul. Outside of Soul, not inside Soul.
Mm-hmm. Satali just sent me a JPEG, by the way. Chris, do you have the option for continue our final hour?
I have midnight shared with me right now, but
Okay. Well, do the trans warp and see if it brings you into outside Soul system, and you have the option for continue our final hour. It says you're right here.
I am right here. I'm like 3 light years away from you guys.
Okay, and you're not seeing it on the prompts?
Now I do. I guess you have to be closer.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and we get Shattered Piece at that moment. Shall we take Shattered Piece?
Yeah, I think I want to do that one.
Okay. Shattered Piece it is. So Satalia sent me a JPEG saying, busy night at Stonehenge as they move the stones back 1 hour. Thank you, Satalia. I was going to say, speaking of horrible things, but Satalia is not a horrible thing. Oh, God, it's defeated bioengineered Viriosaurus Rex today and tomorrow. That is not my favorite endeavor. It's fast if you get down there, but everybody spawn camps. And even if you've done the whole thing, it doesn't matter if you don't get back there in time.
Chris, you sent me something, but it was a system message of some sort?
I did not send anything. I just pinned your message with the link to that video, whatever it was. So I don't lose it in case I need the link in the future. So I never sent you anything. I don't know why you got a notification out of it.
Satalia says, did you not like the cow? Yes, I liked the cow, Satalia. Satalia sent me a JPEG of a cow sitting on a rock, very focused. And I will post it to you guys. So I was listening to a YouTube thing about people sharing Yo Mama jokes.
Okay.
And the person said, Yo Mama so dumb she stared at a glass of orange juice for 12 hours because it said, concentrate.
Stupid, but I love those kind of jokes.
So I saw that, Satalia.
We had those too, actually.
Your
here
mom.
in, locally. Yeah.
Ooh, it's the blue marble one. So yes, Natalia, I was laughing at your cow, which is a related joke because that made me think of the orange juice joke. Would have been so funny if she had said be concentrated or stay concentrated or whatever. The timing would have been excellent. Yeah, better than that.
You wanna bet we're not gonna get iconians in this one?
We'll see. We will see. We can always go back and hit midnight. Since we're all in place for that.
You're gonna get the Elachi thing. Every time I do it for Iconians, I'm getting everything but the Iconian part in this TFO. This is so annoying.
Hey, they should put Elachi into the rotation. There's enough things that offer Elachi ships.
But
patrols and TFOs.
So
You
you
mean
got
in the
Streamio
Endeavors?
to work, Chris?
What?
You got Streamio to work?
It worked yesterday, it doesn't work today.
What?
That's annoying.
It's giving me a network error, I'm just giving up on it.
Okay. It's not. I'm just saying it's not supposed to be working the one day and not working the other day.
Don't care anymore. Honestly, I just if something isn't just plug and play, I refuse to troubleshoot it further because it's not worth it.
Okay.
If I paid for it, I would have probably have done everything to do it, but
it's
whatever.
working on the torrent principle, so you need to give the movie or videos or series time.
No, it
Sometimes
immediately
they need
gives me a
time to
network
catch
error,
up.
and it's giving me a network error every time I try to load in anything. So it's not like it's trying to even read anything.
I will say I have Roku, which was a present from my husband, and it took me hours to set it up. It was such a pain in the butt.
What?
Roku, it's a streaming tool, so you can basically take anything you have access to through Roku and take it with you. It's basically a USB plug that you can attach to any television.
Never heard of it.
It's an American thing, but it's nice when you're traveling because it basically just hooks up your internet service onto like hotels or your laptop or whatever. As long as you got a TV to watch it, it works. Now let's see what we get this time. So Talia, I promise I'll go look at that in a sec. So Talia's posted something else. These do not look like Herald ships.
They're the confused Federation ships, Alliance ships. They're infected with the Aetherian virus. No, not grabbing me with your tractor beam. Go away.
Oh, hush, we were shooting it.
Whoa!
Ow! What the hell did that to me? Something is kicking very
Yeah.
hard in this advance. I can't see. It's so it's white. Taz.
Everything is white, stuff is dying.
I don't see it.
Don't have to see it.
I do want to see it.
Okay.
What's the point of playing a video game if I have white?
Why do you?
It's a video game. I need to see.
All right, Satalia, now that we're out of there, I will go look. Satalia says a great April Fool idea for the game. When you use tractor beams, tiny space tractors attach themselves to the enemy and pull them toward you. Tell that to the guys at DECA. I think it'd be brilliant.
My God. That would be brilliant, though.
So Satalia has posted a thing. No cussing. The following 4-letter words are forbidden here. Inch, mile, foot, pint, yard, acre, and we never swear the big F. Use centigrade. Please keep it clean and metric. You're a party pooper there, Satalia.
She excels of it.
Back in the day, not that long ago, a year ago, I was at work one day and one of my coworkers made a comment about how a lot of American things, American newspapers, magazines, will explain lengths, distances, or size relative to another size. Like, it was 7 miles long. That's the equivalent of 21 football fields or whatever. You know, like that. So Americans who are stupid can figure it out. We're not that stupid. But one day someone had put in something, and the rock was 23 cubic meters. That's the size of a big rock. Okay. And not too long after, they were talking about something else, and that's the length of the average long animal. Not an otter. What's a long, skinny animal like an otter? Ferret. That's the size of an average ferret. And I'm like, okay, enough is enough. So we got a piece of tape, and we started figuring out what's the average size of a ferret. It's about 18 inches long, nose to tail. And so we measured out increments of 18 inches, and so that became our ferret tape measure. And then we realized, oh, maybe they're talking about sideways, which is about 3 inches. So we made a second tape measure in 3 inches. And for like a week, we were just measuring everything in either latitudinal or longitudinal ferrets. So now, of course, being an engineering firm, a good joke must be taken to the extremes. And this same guy was going on a business trip around the world, which would take, on and off 2.5, 3 weeks. We measured the distances and converted everything into ferrets. So we had kiloferrets, gigaferrets, nanoferrets, microferrets, everything we could come up with to just completely mess up his day. And of course, now the joke has been overtold because, engineers. And we still measure things in nanoferrets.
I think ferrets are better than feet and elbows like they used to do it.
They still measure it in elbows. Nobody knows they're measuring it in elbows, but, it's elbows. Oh, we still have to do some herald ships, don't we?
No, I've just done them.
Oh, you did them? Fine. Be that way. See if I care.
I need Terran's ground.
You need Terran's ground. We could do an Operation Wolf.
Yep.
Does that work for everyone?
Really?
Well, we don't have to do it. We can do the start of it and leave it.
We can do that too.
Solo, private.
Yeah, let's go private here. We'll just start it up. Let's make sure we're all in the party. We are. How many do you need?
60.
Easy peasy, here we go. Private Operation Wolf. This should launch pretty quick. It wasn't a wiener dog. It had to be the ferret because that was in the article. Everyone's here now. So I was doing Days of Doom yesterday. Last one out of the 5 I had to do, or the 4 I had to do. And I'm doing it and realizing this one's particularly tough today, which is weird because it was the last one. And I realized we were down to 2 people, me and the other guy. And he was defending the starbase, and I was taking care of the machine. And amazingly, it went smoothly.
I had the smoothest and most fun Days of Doom lately. I was flying the Omega, and
Ooh.
we were doing runs with another guy, and the others were defending the station. There was no issues, no disappearing, vanishing warp cores. I don't know if they fixed it, or is it just like locked out, but it worked, it did its thing. I'm so annoyed that Star Trek here is split between different service providers.
In theory, it's on Paramount here, but it's not consistently on Paramount, which is the weird thing.
Paramount isn't here at all, so we got Skynet, Showtime. Except, for instance, it has Discovery seasons 4 and 5, but for whatever reason, 1, 2, and 3 have disappeared from it.
Taz is all done, so we can quit this if you guys want. You said you're done, right, Taz?
Well, I need 10 more.
Oh, 10 more. Well, hang on. Give us a minute. That should have taken care of him.
Yep.
Yep. Do we want to continue or do we want to quit it?
Let's leave it.
Okay. Oh, all the targies are running up. Come on, Tarkers.
Targets are there to keep aggro so we can leave the TFO.
Well, now Mom is chasing them, so I think it got Mom back.
I was just running up to the transporter because that usually puts enough distance between us. Alrighty, what have we got left here? I have ground stuff, which I will take care of later.
That's all my stuff, so I'm free to do whatever.
Anybody need to do the daily?
Nope.
2 hours and 50 minutes. I can do daily.
I'll just do it as patrols later. Let me grab a different tune, everybody. Hang on, I'm going to put this and be right back. I'll grab Peter Porker here, see if he's got anything exciting to do. This Friday, I know we played Star Trek Resurgence, which I really enjoyed last Friday, but I thought this Friday, being Halloween and all, we should either do the whole Spectres arc, and obviously Cat's Paw, or whatever that current story arc is, or We could watch a horror movie, which I'm not a big horror movie, but I can find something. Anybody have a preference? And we don't have to decide today, but if you're listening out there, we have our choice. We can do horror movie. We can do... No, I'm not doing Manos, Hands of Fate, Talia. There is no way to make that movie good. I'm sorry. I've seen it Riff Tracks. I've seen it MST3K'd, and it still is a movie that bothers me on a lot of levels. Not because it's good, not because it's scary. It's just at some level, I think the darkness and the lack of quality and the... Oh, no, it's just... Bleh. Just bleh.
That bad.
Have you not seen Manos, The Hands of Fate?
No.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what that is.
It is a, I'm going to say early 60s movie made by a guy who owned a car dealership, and he took one of the cars and put maybe his family or an actress for his wife, an actress for a little kid, and the first 30 minutes of it is them driving and getting pulled over by a cop, and then driving some more, and then driving past two people making out in another car, and driving some more, and then finally deciding that they're lost and they just pull into this place to spend the night. And that's the entire movie pretty much. And then there's the horror part where they meet not Iger. What's his name? What's his name, Satalia? Not a car dealership. He was a fertilizer Okay. I didn't know that. I thought he owned a car dealership. He was a fertilizer salesman. Torgo, thank you. Torgo and the Master and all these. It's just bad. And it's all in black and white. And the music is... Dude, I can't even do the music. It's so bad. I mean, there's much better horror movies. But it's awful.
Well, this sounds like a horror, but not because of a scare factor. But
Oh, no, there's... I mean, Torgo's horrifying feature is he has big knees. And I'm not joking. Let's see.
Oh my god, that drilling is going to drive me crazy.
You are correct, Satalia. Warren was an insurance and fertilizer salesman from El Paso, Texas, who made the film as a result of a bet with Sterling Silliphant. I completely do not believe that. Sterling Silliphant, for those of you who don't know, is a brilliant, brilliant screenwriter. It was financed with, at the time, $19,000 was what it cost. And instead of wages, he promised the crew and the cast a share of the profit. Satalia says, Manos was my first MST3K, but you still came back. You are a brave woman. What are we going to do here? I have phaser damage in space.
We will need to shoot something.
Probably works better if I had phasers. Give me a second. Well, let me throw some phasers on the ship.
Flying a Federation vessel without phasers?
Yeah. Why? Because I needed plasma damage yesterday. I need 500,000, so I'm up for anything.
Well, you probably need to do something with target rich, either swarm or guillotine, or something that has a lot of things to shoot at.
Do you have a preference, Taz, Chris? Swarm, guillotine, SB1?
Either is fine. You can do resistance of Starbreeze one as well.
Okay.
Throw it to the mix.
Taz, do you have a preference in any of those?
Chew them all and see which it pops
Yeah.
first.
That's a very good idea. All right. Here
That's what I usually do. I just feel like shooting a lot of stuff. I just queue a few things and see what pops first, and
Okay.
usually queue something nice. I love this ship. My goodness, it looks so good.
Let's see.
I made a small change to its trait. I want to see how that behaves.
Swarm Advanced is what popped. Wee Woo?
We have a wee woo.
Yes, Italia reminds us that the character who played Torgo commanded the S word shortly after they finished the movie. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good. They started running, and I have phone time in
Of course you do.
a couple of minutes. Well, I do hope that there will be no phones incoming.
That would be good, yes.
I mean, it is Monday.
Is that usually a good day or bad day for phones?
Usually, for any type of work, it's a good day because nothing really comes over your way.
Good
And
morning,
if it does,
Mason.
it's very fragmentary.
I was surprised to see Joe Don Baker in Mars Attacks. I didn't know he was in Mars Attacks. A lot of people are in Mars Attacks. Somebody's in
Mars Attacks is the one with the skull-looking aliens?
Yeah, kind of. Brain-looking aliens more.
Well, their faces look like skulls with
Do they?
eyes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, then they just didn't have cranium, so you could see the brain. But
Right.
yeah, they did a
Yep, that's them.
kind of speech. God,
Yep,
that was
I
such a
remember
goofy
that.
movie.
I remember that. Oh my god, Chris.
Such a
that
dumb
was almost
film.
perfect.
Yeah, that's how they spoke.
Yep.
And they had the laser pistols that vaporized people, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Such a stupid movie. They even had Pierce Brosnan, if I remember.
Oh, yeah.
correctly.
Absolutely it did.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell was he doing in such a goofy film?
Well, I think everyone thought it was going to be, a big hit comedy.
Oh, it was so bad.
It
I
was.
mean, it's called classic, but it was so bad. Like, even the spoof wasn't spoofing.
It wasn't spoofing, yes. That's a great way to describe it. It did not spoof.
It was trying to be Spaceballs with Martians, but it kind of didn't do anything right. It was.
I can't remember if that was a comic book or bubblegum wrapper or what, but it came from something else.
Definitely must have been something dumb as bubblegum wrapper.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't remember.
Well, they used to have
There are
comics on
different types of
bubblegum wrappers.
comics. That is true. We actually had a revival over like 80s and 90s bubblegum called Turbo that used to have car pictures of different varieties.
Well,
Cause they could just give you something of a collector's kind of picture, something like it. They revived it a few years ago, so kids still can have fun with it.
I'd have to go look to see where it actually came from originally. Got two more here. Is that D.L. Grayson with us? Don't know. It's Grayson with us.
No.
Despite what feels like a nasty cold coming on, I am going to class tonight, so no show tonight.
Condolences. On the cold, of course, not on the class.
I like my classes. We're going to have a teacher in on Wednesday who I really like, but we're all supposed to have bad weather, and I hate driving in bad weather. It's treacherous. Mars Attacks was originally on cards like baseball cards. Thank you, Satalia.
Yeah, that's how it feels like. Yeah.
A couple, boy, I like that. A couple.
I need to find someone who does comics, like draws comics. 'Cause I can sketch, but I can, for the love of me, actually design a character that looks cool and like do all the pictures and coloring. But I have an idea for a story.
If you have
from my book
access to GIMP, it does have a comic book modification feature where it can take your artwork and make it comic bookish. And GIMP's free. A couple months ago, someone released a game based on the movie called Mars Attacks. You build a Martian theme park by kidnapping humans throughout history and displaying them like zoo animals. And in the room next to that, you've got Moopsy. And next to them, you've got the people from the Orville.
people from the Orville needs to be double reinforced.
I like that. I like most of the Orville episodes.
I watched the very opening half of the first season. I was like, my god, this is cringe. I couldn't stand it.
When you get past the fact that he deliberately made it cringe and get to like the second episode, all of a sudden it starts to pull together and it's like, oh, he really got it. It's just the introduction doesn't work well for me.
I don't know, I've seen something later on and it just felt goofy as well. I don't know.
It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's like everything, you know. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it doesn't make you a bad person.
Seth MacFarlane, right? He's the one behind all of it.
Because he's...
Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane, because he's fairly clever.
I don't know. Nothing he ever made actually got to me, so I guess it's just his vibe isn't just my vibe.
Yeah. Well, that's like me and, for the most part, Tom Hanks. It's just like, eh.
Yes, have you seen A Million Ways to Die in the West?
Yeah?
I've never heard of that.
I have. I've never seen it, though.
If you go and watch that movie, you will get the hang of Mr. Fallen.
You're presuming too much.
You still don't have to like it. I mean, there's no requirement.
Well, actually, that assumes that I will, but I'm very much skeptical about that.
So, like I said, there's a lot of actors that I just don't like. And I don't care how good they are. Until recently, Tom Hanks was one of them, though I like 2 of his movies now. Tom Cruise. Nope. Nobody. Nope. Just noped right out of that one.
He's just an average actor. He's nothing special. The only thing that makes him kind of standing out is that he does all of his stunts and he invents those stupid stunts that are so ridiculous that even stunt people don't want to do it. Other than that, I don't think there is anything remarkable about Tom Cruise.
Yeah, unlike Jackie Chan, who does all his own stunts. But, oh my god, those are clever.
Jackie Chan actually has this kind of personality that makes it funny and kind of entertaining in a fun way. Tom Cruise is just like, oh, okay, he didn't break his legs here. That's impressive.
This time. Didn't break them this time.
Whatever he does, like, he didn't break him this time or something like it. Yeah, he didn't break his spine. Oh, great, good for him. It's like, it's nothing like, oh, I'm so impressed. Oh my god, he's so good. Like, nah.
Well, Jackie Chan does break something almost every time. You watch the outtakes at the very end. And, you know, they're like, okay, how can we hide the cast so it doesn't look like he's broken his leg? We'll paint it to match his shoe. And things like that. That's fun. And it's a good lesson for all my students. Hey, don't do that! I'm sorry, Taz, say that again.
Was that Drunken Master or Fist of Fury?
Both of them. He gets hurt in everything. I think Rumble in the Bronx, he got hurt. A couple of the... I don't know if he got hurt doing the ones with Rush Hour, the Rush Hour movies. I don't know that he did anything particularly stupid in those.
Where did he not hurt himself?
Oh, he always hurts himself. But like I said, I use that as a thing for my classes going, hey, Jackie Chan, he's brilliant. Yeah, he's really interesting. Yeah, he's wearing casts because he broke everything. Oh, and he's an expert. He's been doing this since he was 3. Oh, so don't do this. Oh.
Yeah. But he makes it look fun and easy.
He does. He does.
Probably the best aspect of what it does. Last movie I actually saw of Tom Cruise outside of the 2017 Mummy was Mission Impossible 2, and that's because it had what's her name? Sandy Newton or Newsom, who no, actually, wait, what's her name? Wait. So what was the cast? Sandy Newton, yeah. I absolutely love her as Naya, and her dynamic of being a thief who is enlisted in retrieval of a biovirus. And actually the whole concept of Chimera was pretty good. Plus the rest of the cast was really good. I didn't really pay much attention to Tom Cruise, but that was probably the last movie I watched of him outside of like the 2017 movie, which is abysmal at best. But again, I have explanation for why it was abysmal. It has nothing to do with Tom Cruise. It has everything to do with Alex Kurtzman, who was the director.
Oh yeah, no, not going there. The
I don't know
last,
who put him in charge of anything. Like, he's absolutely a terrible director, terrible story writer, terrible like manager, showrunner. I don't understand why he's at lead of anything. And they put him to the showrunner of Star Trek right after The Mummy because he started managing Discovery after he got Fuller out of it. I'm still curious what was their beef that Fuller just dropped out at the very beginning, even before the show came out.
you never
That
know.
was his idea, as far as I know. This huge
Well,
chunk of the original
he
story
may have had an
pitched.
idea and they decided to go in a different direction.
Yeah, but there was definitely some strong arming that we'll never know. Curious what
Back
it is.
to Mission Impossible. I watched them because I like Simon Pegg.
Oh yeah, Simon Pegg. He's such a cool guy.
Yep.
So fun to watch.
Yep. I like most
You know,
Simon Pegg
he
movies.
cares. The thing is that he cares. He cares that the movie is good. That he cares that the material does justice to whatever it is attached to. Like when he was trying to write off for that Star Trek Beyond, he was really pulling out his like best ideas. He's trying to do the best. He just the movie that was just kind of cursed because it just had bad luck. I think it was a little bit of franchise fatigue.
I think it tried to be too many things to too many people. I think the original concept of I love Idris Elba, but that whole Idris Elba arc was
terrible.
just not
Carl
necessary.
Was the worst villain I can ever think of.
He wasn't even particularly villainous.
I mean, the concept behind like someone who felt so abandoned that he promised hatred or destruction against the Federation is like, okay, I can get it. And he had at least it wasn't like, oh, I'm mean because I'm mean. It was just like he had his motivation because he felt so abandoned and his crew, and he had to watch some of them die or whatever. But like, the fact that he was just like suddenly changed into this weird creature, there was no literal explanation why he changes into a monstrosity. Nothing made sense for him. I still wonder what they were trying to do. He looked like an alien, and they couldn't somehow detect he was an alien. Like they had tricoders at best, but they could just figure out what he was, and they didn't until it was very, very later on, because he revealed himself basically. I don't know. They could have done better for that. I was just, that movie. I wanted to like it, but it irked me when the Enterprise was destroyed.
I can put up with the Enterprise.
Ship break.
Yeah, I can put up with the Enterprise being destroyed, but how many have we seen destroyed in the past few years?
Of the film, and it's been almost completely destroyed 2 previous movies in a row. Like how many? I mean, I wouldn't mind if the previous 2 films actually showed the Enterprise being capable of doing something. But no, they made it explode everywhere. So it's like, why can't they just give it a break? Poor Enterprise.
Oh,
I don't think even the TOS Enterprise exploded that many times as this one did.
No, TOS Enterprise, when did they blow up the Enterprise? So from the TOS.
The TOS?
Yeah.
Did they blow it at all?
Yeah. Second movie? Was it in the second? Which one?
I don't remember which one it was, but they crashed it on a planet somewhere. They had to also separate and...
No, that was Generations. That's later. During the TOS, they...
series with Kirk.
Yeah. Maybe it was... It must have been 3. That's right. They blew it up because they got the Klingons to beam over to the Enterprise at the moment that they beamed over to the Klingon ship. Or down to the ground, I can't remember what, and they had set the ship on self-destruct, and the Klingons blew up.
Was it during TOS, or was it a movie?
TOS movie. It must have been 3.
Okay, so they didn't do it during the show.
No, they never did it during the show. Because remember, they had physical models.
Yeah, I get it, but that's the thing. The one thing that there was, the Kelvin timeline was supposed to, like, kind of redo TOS.
Yeah.
It was trying to redo TOS. During which Enterprise was never in that kind of peril. So the fact that they kept doing that just to raise the stakes So it was just for the drama's sake, for no reason outside of it. It was just like, I'm sorry, that's bad writing, thank you very much. Leave the ship alone. Because TOS never had that many issues with the Enterprise. Yeah, it malfunctioned, it had some issues. It was like disabled and stuff because of some stasis field or whatever they run into, but it never died. Like, it was never destroyed. It never had to be built from scratch until the TOS movies, which is fine because there was already, like, some of them were admirals, some of them were, like, proper captains. They already have, like, the whole circle of the captaincy and the 5-year mission behind them. This was already, like, kind of like, maybe not wrapping up for them, but generally just some nice change of the pacing and more emotional, centralized stories, focused stories. But yeah, when it comes to Kelvin, they misstepped with this. They had this beautiful ship because, out of anything, I think the interior and all the details of that ship were just pretty darn good.
Well, I know they didn't blow up the TOS until the movies because they had a physical hero ship, and this was pretty much pre-CGI. Now you can blow up a ship because it's CGI. It doesn't cost you that much to regenerate it. But they'd have to rebuild it, and so they had to think it through. You know, if we blow this ship up, 1, we don't get a second take, and 2, we're going to have to physically recreate a new ship.
Yeah,
so
that's
a little bit different. Anyway, I have things to do today. It is magic time. I will not be on tonight. I should be back on tomorrow morning. This cold providing. And the sore throat providing. So everyone, thank you for being here today. Have a wonderful day. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And no muse intended episode. Just us today. Have a great day, everyone.